Hi everybody, welcome to the June 2021 edition of 5x5. 5 topics about Iowa and school finance, all in about 5 minutes. Every episode of 5x5 we like to talk about something Iowa related. This episode I want to talk about, well, bicycles and trails. Did you know there are over 1,800 miles of dedicated biking trails in Iowa? This includes over 700 miles of trails in the Des Moines area alone. Now many of these trails are former railroads, which has the benefit generally of low grades and smooth riding, well until you reach the hills. There's some great websites for finding trails and things to do along those trails. The Travel Iowa site is a great resource. I'll leave this section with a quote from the great Eddie Merckx, a Belgian tour winner and hands down greatest of all time. Ride as much or as little or as long as short as you feel, but ride. Every episode of 5x5 we like to talk about something school related. This month I want to talk about internet access and the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. The EBB program provides a discount of up to $50 per month for broadband access and up to $100 for a one-time purchase of a device. Eligibility for the EBB only requires an individual to meet one of the following eligibility requirements. They either have to be below 135% of the free and reduced federal poverty level or Medicaid SNAP eligible. They have to be free or reduced price lunch eligible, including community eligibility program buildings, receive a Pell Grant, have a substantial loss of income, or a current Lifeline participant. Any one of those criteria means that the family's household is eligible for the EBB program. Now, funds in this case go to the internet provider, not the household. Now, this may not cover the entire cost, but recipients only pay the difference in that cost. Now, for those individuals who are already paying the full cost out of their pocket, this would reduce their bill by $50 a month. This federal program will last as long as the federal funds last, or a maximum of 6 months beyond when the COVID emergency expires per the Department of Health and Human Services. Individuals can apply online. There's a link on the screen right now. Many providers are participating. That link on your screen allows you to search by zip code and city or state. I happen to do it for the Des Moines metro area, and a whole bunch of providers showed up. When the program ends, participants aren't automatically enrolled to continue, so they'd have to opt in to continue. So there's no automatic enrollment or gotcha provision. Don't wait. Get this information to your free and reduced price lunch participants now, and this is a great way to improve connectivity for our most needy students and help those families out. Well, as we finish the fiscal year and start worrying about the upcoming years, we talk about something finance related. As you all know, the fiscal year officially ends on June 30th, but there is a period of time that we hold open for reconciling all the revenues and bills that come in after June 30th, but we have to attribute to the correct fiscal year. Now, while we've still got some time left in this fiscal year, it's going to be especially important to do some planning with respect to your federal funds, primarily your ESSER 2 and ESSER 3 funds. Now, don't forget that the deadline for the ESSER 3 funds is September 2024, which may have been different than what you had been originally told. And there's also now no requirement that you spend all of your ESSER 2 dollars before you spend your ESSER 3 dollars, so you can spend them at the same time. This is an important welcome information from the Department of Education. So while you have a little more time to spend your ESSER 3 funds, it may make sense to look at the projects and timelines for both buckets of money and make sure you fully utilize this important resource. Well, every episode we talk about something information related. In this episode I want to talk about our webinars over the summer. Now, while I know over the last year you're all burned out on Zoom and webinars, we're taking a break due to the conclusion, finally, of the legislative session from our weekly SITREP webinars. But we've got some great information that's going to be coming up over the summer. Margaret has some really valuable information on what happened and didn't happen during the legislative session. So check out the recordings of those webinars at the link on your screen. We've also got a series of special topic webinars coming up. As with all of our webinars, they're always under an hour, and we like to keep them to about 45 minutes. They're always recorded, and there's always a summary on the website about the content. From understanding flexibility funds to explaining assessments to your school board, a school finance basics refresher, redistricting requirements for schools, to school board elections and organizational meetings, we've got a full slate of valuable content coming your way. Finally, every episode we talk about something service related, and this time I wanted to mention our 12th anniversary, which was June 1st. It's hard to believe how time flies when I get to work with the best people in the world and the best customers somebody could ask for. It's been a long, great ride, folks. Thanks a lot. I'd like to mention our most important service to you, our annual subscription. Invoices were mailed out in the mail, and you should have gotten those already. Your annual subscription is based upon the enrollment of your district, A discount of 5% is available if you pay your invoice by July 15th. Your annual subscription does get you unlimited phone and email support, access to the subscriber section of the website, and a ton of great tools and information. If you've got a question, a concern, a comment, or just want to mull something over and don't know who else to call Margaret or Larry. We may not know the answer, but we get you headed in the right direction so you don't have to spend hours of your valuable time finding that right direction. Well, thanks for joining us for this episode of 5x5. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to let us know. We'll look forward to seeing you at our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.